Hello, Dreamers. Today we're going to talk about the D23 event and all of the movies that have been announced to come out very soon, and what can it potentially mean to Disney Dreamlight Valley. There's been some insane announcements, so stick around. It's going to be glorious. Now let's start with Toy Story 5. That is going to be coming out in June 2026. I know it's still like almost 2 years, but we already got the trailer, and we know that Tim Allen is coming back to voice Buzz once again. And also, we know the premise of it. Let's watch the trailer. Actually, I'm not entirely sure if I'm allowed to play full trailers here. I hope so. I hope Disney is not going to come for me, but basically, yeah, the premise of this one is going to be children with iPads. And what happens when, like, in the modern world with children who don't care about their toys anymore, and all they care about are iPads. By the way, I'm gonna link the video by 3C Films. I'm gonna be referring a lot to it in the description. He compiled a lot of interesting facts about all of the trailers, so definitely go check it out. And he has this image. So this was basically the image shown that shows that Bonnie is actually sitting under the blanket with her iPad. I mean, that's pretty much all the kids nowadays. So what's gonna happen to the toys? The toys are not relevant anymore, but maybe there is gonna be some cool lesson in this movie that children should do some other stuff except staring at iPads. We'll see. Very excited. I can definitely see more Toy Story characters coming to Disney Dreamlight Valley in 2026. Because they usually align big movie releases with something releasing in the game, and I think it will be perfect opportunity to introduce some new Toy Story characters. We also got a massive announcement for Incredibles 3 movie. An interesting thing about Incredibles franchise, Incredibles 2 was the highest grossing animated movie of all times, until Inside Out 2 that absolutely blew it out of the water, which is crazy. I had no idea that Incredibles were so popular. I'm embarrassed to say that I have not watched Incredibles. I have to. Now I have to, knowing that it's like the most, the highest revenue movie ever made. I mean, animated movie after Inside Out 2. I should watch Inside Out 2 as well. Anyway, we don't have very much details about this. There's literally nothing that's been announced. No details about it. But yeah, we know that it's coming. Since we didn't get a release date and we didn't get much detail, it's probably safe to assume that we're not going to be seeing this movie until at least 2026, maybe even 2027. I think it could be a good opportunity to introduce Incredibles into Disney Dreamlight Valley, but I don't know if we're gonna wait that long. Maybe we're gonna get them even sooner, who knows? Alright, let's talk about Frozen 3 and 4 at that matter. They did pretty much confirm at the event that we're gonna be getting Frozen 3 and 4. And unfortunately, the release date has been moved up. It was supposed to come out in 2026, but it's been pushed up to 2027, which is an insane amount of time. And it's going to come out most likely during Thanksgiving season. That's around the time of the year where the previous two movies came out. So 3 years for the next Frozen movie. That's a lot. That's a lot. So probably no Frozen characters. I mean, we have decent amount of Frozen characters in the game, so it's very unlikely we're going to see any new Frozen characters added to Dreamlight Valley. But the only thing they shared about this movie is the concept art, which is Elsa and Anna riding their horses to the city in the sky. Looks pretty crazy. Cannot wait to see. Frozen is one of my favorite Disney movies, so I'm definitely sold. And there's also this screen that basically they said that there's been a lot of unanswered questions so far in the Frozen universe. So they said that the next 2 movies are gonna be answering all these questions. Now, Frozen 4 is by no means 100% confirmed. It's just basically the only comment made on it was that the creator said that it's going to take 2 more movies to answer all of these questions. In my eyes, that pretty much confirms it. Why would you say that if you weren't planning to make 2 more movies? So the questions we're going to get answers to are: who gave Elsa her powers? Why doesn't Anna have powers? Was there a 5th spirit before? What kind of queen Anna will be? Will Kristoff be a king? Do they want kids? Oh, yeah. Where are Kristoff's parents? Who did Kristoff meet? How did Kristoff meet Sven? How can Sven be so old and still so viral? I'm sure that's not how you read this word. Why is Olaf alive? I don't care why, I'm just glad he is. What about Marshmallow and the Snow Geese? Is it Hoo-Hoo or is it Yoo-Hoo? What? Why are Elsa's powers still growing? Why are there castle ruins throughout Atohalan? Where do the nature spirits come from? Do we still need to beware the frozen heart? Who is the frozen heart? What happened to Hans? Oh, Hans is gonna come back in Frozen 3 or 4? I'm excited. Ladies and gentlemen, we are getting Zootopia 2 to be released in 2025. So this one is much sooner, and once again could be perfect opportunity to introduce some Zootopia characters to Disney Dreamlight Valley. Also, we are getting a new animal in Zootopia. We're getting a snake named Gary. He looks amazing. They do reveal a little bit of a trailer. It looks pretty cool. It does look like a standard Zootopia style. I'm curious to see what's going to be the villain, what's going to be the plot of this movie. I did watch original Zootopia. Can you imagine? Finally a movie that I watched. And I liked it. So I'm definitely gonna enjoy the second part when it comes out. Now let's talk about Moana 2. We knew about it already for a couple months, but we just got a new trailer, and I'm not going to show you the full trailer. I'm just going to show you bits and pieces because I'm pretty sure I'm going to get into copyright problems. Basically, yeah. It looks pretty cool. The graphics were updated. Moana looks incredible. I think when the first trailer came out, that's when we got a new outfit for Moana. So maybe we already got Moana stuff. This one should be coming out pretty soon, actually. November 27 this year. So I don't think we're going to be getting anybody else from Moana. Maui and Moana are just 2 of the biggest characters there. We already got Hey Hey. I don't think we're getting any new characters from there, but I am excited to see what story will continue the first part. I did watch Moana, so once again, I'm in the loop. I'm very happy about it. Maui looks awesome. I wonder if Maui might get a new dream style because of this, because he desperately needs one. But was there ever... I don't remember him wearing anything else except what he's wearing in his outfit. Like, are we gonna have Maui wearing some clothes? Probably not, because he never did in a movie. If you got them guns, why hide them, right? Even though Maui in a suit? That would be pretty awesome. But yeah, it doesn't look like we're getting any dream styles from Maui either. The movie looks super cool. Looks like there's a lot of action, lots of pirates, lots of characters. Are these coconuts? They look like talking coconuts. Now, I'm purposefully skipping a lot of movie announcements from D23, like all the Marvel stuff, all the Star Wars stuff. I feel like they're not as relevant for this channel. If you want to check it out, there was a lot of new Marvel movies announced. There was a lot of Star Wars movies announced. So definitely check out the 3C Films video in description. He does a 20-minute breakdown of pretty much everything that's been announced. Very nice and concise video. There's been a few announcements for new Pixar shows. For example, one is called Dream Productions. And this is going to be like a Disney Plus show based on Inside Out universe. Basically different weird dreams that Riley had. So it's like a spin-off of Inside Out. I guess they're riding on the huge success of Inside Out 2. And I can't blame them. There is a new show called Win or Lose. There is also an original movie called Elio. I guess we're going to find more details about it. Should be released next year. And now let's move to something that's gonna absolutely blow your minds. You're gonna lose it. If you're standing right now, sit down. This is what's gonna be coming in 2025.
Huh? Nita la cresta!
Ladies and gentlemen, we're getting Stitch live-action movie in 2025. That's insane. That's, first of all, perfect opportunity to bring Lilo into the mix. And so far that I've seen, reception for this version of Stitch is very, very positive. Most of the people, if not all of the people, really like the design of the character. And I agree. It looks very lifelike. It looks cute. Like, the main, I feel like the main problem for them to make this creature was to make it look cute and not scary. And I think it should be a little bit scary because it's an alien that does a lot of mischief. So he like a nice combination of cute and scary. I do think they nailed the look. I do wish he was a little bit more blue, but maybe it's just in this screen. Maybe in the movie it's gonna look more blue. But great job, and I cannot wait for this. There is 2 more live action movies to go through, and this one, in my opinion, is the most exciting, at least for me. For the next one, we got Snow White. Yes, we are getting Snow White movie in 2025. Once again, live action Snow White, which is crazy because Snow White was the first ever animated movie in history of movie. Like, this was literally the first ever animated full featured film, and now we're getting a live version. And once again, I'm not gonna watch the whole trailer for copyright reasons. You should definitely go check it out. Just search on YouTube. But I will show you some bits and pieces. Like, for example, we get a scene with 7 dwarfs and the Snow White herself. I feel like they chose really good actors for it. She looks very fitting in 2025. Look at this. That's Snow White. If I can't imagine anybody looking more perfect as Snow White than this. So they definitely nailed the actress. Oh yeah, that's gonna be sick. Look at that. That is awesome. I cannot wait. I said Stitch was the most exciting. I think this one can definitely rival the Stitch movie. It's gonna be awesome. If they do this right, it could be one of the biggest Disney movies of all times. And it's gonna be in theaters in March 2025. That's not that long. And maybe, I'm like 100% sure, this is exactly when we're gonna get Snow White in the game. Finally, it's a perfect opportunity. It's going to be released in 2025 because we know it's not going to be 2024 because we saw the roadmap. But for 2025, I'm calling it now. Snow White is coming into the valley, and probably around March. And it's going to be right about, probably the DLC is probably going to drop maybe in December again, as in January. And then after all that hype dies down a little bit, they're going to come back with the Snow White in March, and it's going to blow everybody's minds. Mark my words. All right, for the final one, it's a little bit controversial one. I have seen a lot of opinions online, and I kind of tend to agree with a lot of these opinions. We're getting another Lion King live action movie. It's called Mufasa, the Lion King. And it's coming out this year, actually, which is kind of crazy. And it's going to be a prequel to Lion King, so it's gonna be it's gonna be live action, and the live action part is where a lot of controversy is coming from, because the beautiful part about Disney animated Lion King, it's the animals are very, very emotive. Through the tools of animation, you can make animals convey all kinds of emotions by making their faces do things that regular animals' faces simply cannot do. And I just don't feel like they can achieve the same effect with a live action Lion King. It's like they did try, they did do great job. Like, I'm pretty sure the animals in Lion King live action are still way more emotive than the actual lions would be. But it's not even close to the animated version. So I am very concerned if they are gonna be able to nail the emotions in this movie. I'm not saying it's gonna be bad. I'm just concerned. I personally really like the Disney animation style, especially back when the original movie has been created. Like all of the classics, they all share this very special charm, animation style that just makes animals look like it expands their spectrum of emotions, things that they can convey with their faces, with their bodies. And I, for one, would be absolutely thrilled to get a new prequel for Lion King as an animated movie. That would be my preference, but I will definitely check this movie out when it comes out, and I'm really curious. I haven't seen the other Lion King. I'm pretty sure there's another live-action Lion King. Yeah, there was a 2019 live-action version of Lion King, so it's been quite a lot of time. So I think the animation and CGI probably went a long way, so I feel like this one will definitely... hopefully they nailed the emotions on real animal faces by now. So I'm looking forward to seeing how much it will draw you in. And also I'm very curious about the story. Learn about Mufasa before he became a king, see the family relationships and stuff. It's going to be awesome. So definitely looking forward to this one. All right, these are all the major Disney trailers and announcement that they made at D23. Once again, excluding a bunch of original stuff and Marvel and Star Wars. You should definitely check those out. There's a lot of cool stuff coming. I just focused on the movies and franchises that are connected to Disney Dreamlight Valley, but there's definitely much more coming, and it's going to be exciting couple next years with all of the new movies and sequels coming out. I hope they're going to be good. Let me know in the comments which one are you the most excited about, and thank you so much for watching. Huge thanks to all of our awesome supporters. Join me for the live stream later today. It's going to be pretty cool, and I hope you have a wonderful day. I'm definitely the most excited about the Lilo and Stitch live-action movie. It's Stitch reminds me of a Sonic, and I did watch Sonic movie and I liked it. So I feel like they're pretty similar looking creatures in terms of they basically turning a 2D animated cartoon character into 3D. And I think Disney learned on mistakes of Sonic and definitely did not make an ugly Stitch. They definitely put a lot of thought and effort into it, and definitely shows. So I think the movie is going to be great. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.